Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hi everyone. Let me introduce ourselves. My name is Safira Nur Rizqina and this is my partner.
My name is Rifki Zidan.
In this video, we will presenting to you all material about Muhammad bin Abdul Wahhab.
Ever since his childhood, the reformer Muhammad bin Abdul Wahhab had shown signs of intelligence. Before he was 10 years old, he had already learned the Holy Quran by heart. His father, who was the judge and mufti in their native town in Najd, started to teach him Islamic science and, in particular, the Hanbali jurisprudence or fiqh. When he came of age, he led the people in prayers. He then went pilgrimage and visit Medina. He resumed his studies both at home and Hijaz, where he met some of the great scholars of Makkah and Medina.
The Imam then traveled to Basra in Iraq, when he read and studied large number of books on Prophet saying, on Islamic jurisprudence, and on Arabic syntax. He realized that some Muslims had fallen into heresies which had nothing to do with Islam. He started his call against those heresies, saying that Muslims must worship none but Allah, the Almighty. Otherwise, they would become polytheists. Like other reformers, the Imam had enemies who opposed his views and conspired to drive him out of Basra. He left the town on foot on the extremely hot day and was about to perish of thirst under the scorching sun of the desert. When he met a man who saved his life, the man gave him water and carried him on his donkey to the Iraqi town of Al-Zubayr.
The Imam wanted to leave for Syria, but as he had no money, he had to go back to Najd, where he resumed his religious studies. Among the most important references that were of great benefit to the Imam were the hooks of the Greek scholar Ahmad ibn Taymiyah and those of Ibn Qayyim al-Jawziyah. During his stay in Raimila, a village in Najd, he never gave up his call to the Muslim to abstain from committing an heresy which were foreign to the true religion. His father advised him to be careful for fear of what his enemies had in store for him. When his father died, he declared his call, demanding that Muslims should worship none but Allah, forbidding them to give prophets, holy men, or place more than their due.
Although many of his countrymen responded to his call, there were also who received it with hostility. Some of these tried to kill him in his own house, and he had to leave the village and go back to his native town, Al-Uyaina. The prince of that town welcomed him and ordered the people to follow the teaching of the Imam. At the time, many domes and idols existed in the village of Najd, were treated with reverence by the ignorant people. The Imam explained that those domes and idols were against the belief in the oneness of Allah. The Imam, the prince, and many of the believers went out together and destroyed the domes and statues with their own hands.
This displeased the ignorant people again. They complained to the ruler of Asha and Qaif, who ordered the prince of Al-Naya to force Ibn al-Wahhab out of his town. So the Imam had to leave the town and go to the area where he was welcomed by the prince, Muhammad ibn Sa'ud, who promised to protect him and support his call. They vowed to work together for the victory of Islam and fight together against polytheism. In spite of efforts made by enemies of the call, Ibn Sa'ud and Ibn Abdul Wahhab continued their struggle for 20 years. The enemies were defeated, and the call succeeded in uniting all the villages of Najd under one banner, the banner of true religion. In 1206 Hijriah, the Imam died after a long life, about 90 years, which he spent fighting for the cause of Allah and of Islam.
That's all from us. Thank you for your nice intention. Sorry for any mistake. Last we say.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Udah gitu aja kan?
Udah.